Shri Gurubhyo Namaha students. Question number 15, exercise 6.2, right? Question number 15, exercise. Question number 15, exercise 6.2. Let I be any interval disjoint from -1, 1. Disjoint from means you should not consider the interval while discussing increasing, right? Prove that the function f given f of x equal to x plus 1 by x is strictly decreasing on I. Disjoint means you should not take the interval. You should not consider the interval from interval. I means what? Integers, right? Minus infinity to plus infinity, negative. You can take, right? Say yes or no. Yeah, very good. Now, what is your f of x? See, solution. F of x equal to x plus 1 by x. F of x equal to 1 x plus 1 by x. What is f dash of x? Next step, you want to find the derivative. F dash of x equal to. Here your x, when you differentiate, you will get it as 1. When you differentiate 1 by x, how to differentiate? You have to shift x 1 by x as 1 by x can be written as x power minus 1. Now you can apply the derivative of x power n. What is the derivative of x power n? X power derivative of x power n equal to n into x power n minus 1. That you are going to apply here. Derivative of x power minus 1. Right? Derivative of x power minus 1. What can you get? You see minus 1, your n is minus 1, x power minus 1 minus 1. So directly I wrote minus 2. Now what is your f dash of x? You come to the question, x can be differentiated, so you wrote 1. Next, 1 by x, when you differentiate, what can you arrive here? Minus 1 by x square. Whether did you understand the concept, children? Minus 1 x power minus 2. When you shift to the denominator, the negative power will act as positive. Now the next step, f dash of x equal to, you are taking LCM, x square minus 1 divided by x square, right? X square minus 1 divided by x square. Now you see what it is given. I be any interval disjoint from. That means x can assign minus infinity to minus 2. After that, 2 to infinity. That is the meaning. Disjoint means that should be vanished. That interval minus 1 to 1 should be vanished. That is the meaning, right? F dash of x equal to x square minus 1 divided by x square. For example, if you are assigning, you should accept what is the interval you can accept? The interval is minus infinity to minus 2 and 2 to infinity, because it is a polynomial number line. Number line means minus infinity to plus infinity. They said disjoint. Disjoint means that interval should be removed. That interval should be removed. That is the meaning. You should understand the meaning and write. Then if you are assigning negative value, for example, x is equal to minus 3. X is equal to minus 3. What is your f dash of minus 3? See here, f dash of minus 3 means x square. It is a perfect square. So the negative become positive. 9 minus 1 divided by 9, which is equal to 8 by 9. You know very well it is greater than 0. Minus infinity to minus 2, the function is strictly increasing. The function is strictly increasing. Next, I will pass on to the interval. What it is? 2 comma infinity. What is the interval? 2 comma infinity. That also I'm going to give an example for you. 2 comma infinity. Here you can assign the same, x is equal to 3 or whatever value you want. That is your wish, right? F dash of 3 equal to, again what you are getting? 9 minus 1 by 9, which is equal to 8 by 9 greater than 0, right? Minus infinity to minus 2, 2 to infinity, the function is strictly increasing. The function is strictly increasing. How you are going to write, you see? If x less than minus 1, x less than minus 1 means what interval? Minus infinity to minus 1. Sorry, minus infinity to minus 2. X less than minus 1 means what? Minus infinity to minus 2. That is the meaning, right? Now, x less than minus 1, the function is what? The derivative is, then derivative is greater than 0. Derivative is greater than 0. Even if you can assign 1, you cannot assign 1, right? Assign 1 and minus 1, that should be eliminated. So you can assign only the value as minus 2. You can assign only the value as minus 2, right? Then if, comma, here itself you can write. If x greater than 1, then what it is? The derivative is greater than 0. You gave a proof for it, right? X less than minus 1 also the function is strictly what? Strictly increasing. F greater than 1 also the function is strictly increasing. Therefore, the function is strictly increasing. The function is strictly increasing on I disjoint from what? Disjoint from minus 1 comma 1, right? That should be removed from the real line concept, right? Shall I move to the next question, children? See here. Prove that x less than minus 1 means what? Minus 1 you should not include. If you want, you should put here minus 2 closed bracket, right? Minus 2 closed bracket. Here also 2 should be closed. Here also 2 should be closed. 2 should be closed. Now you people understood, I think, right? Next, question number 16. Prove that the function f given by f of x equal to log of sin x is strictly increasing on pi by 2, 0 to pi by 2, and strictly decreasing on pi by 2 to pi. What is the function is given here, you see? First, what is the derivative of log x? Derivative of log x is equal to 1 by x. When you differentiate x, what can you get? 1. So we never used to write, right? Now, what is your function? Solution. F of x equal to log of sin x. Log of sin x. Here one thing you have to listen carefully, children. Log of sin x means you should imagine the total sin x as x. Based on that, I'm going to differentiate. You have to listen carefully, be attentive. F dash of x equal to log of x means what can you write? Yeah, very good. 1 by sin x. In the place of x, you have sin x. That's it. When you differentiate sin x, what can you get? What is the differentiation of sin x? The derivative of sin x is nothing but what? Cos x into cos x, right? Here into 1, so we never used to write. But here, when you differentiate sin x, you will get it as cos x. Cos x by sin x, cot x. Cos x by sin x, cot x. Here, what is the first interval is given to you? 0 to pi by 2. 0 to pi by 2 means it is a first quadrant. In the first quadrant, all the trigonometry functions are positive. In the first quadrant, all the trigonometry functions are positive. Here you write cot x, cot x is in the first quadrant. First quadrant means what? Derivative should be greater than 0. Cot x is greater than 0. Cot x is greater than 0. That means f dash of x greater than 0. If you arrived the result as greater than 0, what is the conclusion? Therefore, the function is strictly increasing on open interval 0 comma pi by 2, right? Open interval 0 comma pi by 2. I'll write it in the next step, children. On open interval 0 comma pi by 2, right? First you are differentiating log of sin x. Imagine that sin x as x, so 1 by sin x. When you differentiate sin x, you arrived cos x. Cos x by sin x, cot x. In the first quadrant, cot x is positive, so greater than 0. That's why you are concluding that the function is strictly increasing on open interval 0 comma pi by 2. Next, what they are asking, pi by 2 to pi, strictly decreasing you want to say. Am I right? Right. F dash of x, you arrived what it is? Second part. F dash of x equal to cot x. Here the interval is given as pi by 2 to pi. Cot x, if it lies in the second quadrant, cot x is in the second quadrant. Second quadrant is a sine house. Already I discussed, right? Second quadrant. So what it is? Cot x is less than 0. In the second quadrant, sine and cosecant alone positive. In the second quadrant, sine and cosecant alone positive. Sine and cosecant alone positive. In the second quadrant, sine and cosecant alone positive. So what can you arrive? F dash of x less than 0. Cot x is negative. Cot x is negative in the second quadrant. That means the function is strictly decreasing on open interval pi by 2 comma pi. Open interval pi by 2 comma pi. Now I'm going to move to the next question. What is the next question you see? Prove that the function f given by f of x equal to log of cos x is strictly increasing on pi by 2 comma pi, strictly decreasing on 0 comma pi by 2. Ulta, the previous question, how we did the same way. What is your f of x? F of x equal to log of cos x. What is the derivative? Recall that the same thing what I did in the previous question, the same. 1 by cos x. When you differentiate cos x minus sin x, right? the derivative of cos x is equal to minus sin x. So what can you arrive? Sin by cos, you know very well, that is tan, minus tan x, minus tan x. See here in the first quadrant, tan is positive. The first quadrant tan is positive, but the derivative it has minus tan x. The derivative what it is? Minus tan x. See here in 0 comma pi by 2, tan x greater than 0. Tan x greater than 0, because in the first quadrant all the trigonometry functions are positive. Definitely it is greater than 0. But what is our derivative? F dash of x. F dash of x equal to minus tan x. F dash of x equal to minus tan x. Even though tan is positive, but before tan it has negative, right? The symbol is negative. So f dash of x less than 0. F dash of x less than 0. If f dash of x less than 0 means, what is the conclusion? The function is strictly decreasing on open interval 0 comma pi by 2. Open interval 0 comma pi by 2. Next what they ask, you see, in interval pi by 2 comma pi. In interval pi by 2 comma pi. Here your derivative is what? Derivative is minus tan x. The tan x is negative, right? Negative in the second quadrant. Second quadrant is sin and cos. In second quadrant, in, sorry, since tan x is negative in the second quadrant. In the second quadrant. How the derivative will act now, you see, f dash of x equal to, here it is negative, here also it is negative. Negative into negative, positive. Negative into negative, positive. That means f dash of x greater than 0. F dash of x greater than 0 means, what is the conclusion? Yeah, very good. The function is strictly increasing. Therefore, the function is strictly increasing on open interval pi by 2 comma pi. See here the previous. Here also you can write for your convenient, right? Which is equal to negative. Tan x is greater than 0. That means it is positive, which is equal to negative. That's why you wrote f dash of x less than 0. From the beginning, I'm going to show. Again, I will teach you. You people should listen carefully. Step by step, I will move. Prove that the function f of x equal to x plus 1 by x is strictly decreasing on I. Strictly decreasing. Strictly increasing, children. Strictly increasing on I. Strictly increasing on I. F of x equal to x plus 1 by x. You are differentiating. So you get it as 1 minus 1 by x square. Then you are taking LCM. The LCM means what you arrive here. You see x square minus 1 by x square. Here they said disjoint, right? Minus 1 comma 1. That should, the interval should be removed. That is the meaning. So you can assign the value minus infinity to minus 2 and 2 to infinity. In both the interval, the function is what? Function is positive, greater than 0. X less than minus 1, x greater than 1. In both the things, it is positive. The derivative is greater than 0. Therefore, the function is strictly increasing on I, disjoint from minus 1 to 1. Next, prove that the function f of x equal to log sin x is strictly increasing on 0 comma pi by 2 and strictly decreasing on pi by 2 comma pi. Now log of sin x, you should assume that sin x as x, then you are applying the rule as 1 by x. Again, when you differentiate sin x, you arrived cos x. So cos x by sin x, cot x, it is greater than 0. Cot x, it is in the first quadrant. First quadrant, all the trigonometry functions are positive. So a derivative is greater than 0. The function is strictly increasing on 0 comma pi by 2. F dash of x equal to cot x. Next interval is given as pi by 2 comma pi. In that cot x is negative. So derivative is less than 0. The function is strictly decreasing on pi by 2 comma pi. Here also the same, f of x equal to log cos x. When you differentiate, you will get it as minus tan x. Minus tan x. Tan x is greater than 0. It is positive. But negative into positive, negative. So derivative less than 0. The function is strictly decreasing on 0 comma pi by 2. Pi by 2 to pi. Here negative. Negative into negative positive, which is greater than 0. Even though tan x is in the second quadrant, the derivative is greater than 0. Therefore, the function is strictly increasing on pi by 2 comma pi. I'll move to the next question, children. Right? You have to go through. If you have any doubt, you should ask me. I will explain. Right? You have to go through the thing. You have to be attentive.